In this video we are going to talk about dividend kings. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Companies that have regularly grown their dividends for at least 50 years are known as dividend kings. These businesses have been through inflation, recessions, market collapses, political unrest, shifting customer preferences, and major technological changes. Number 5. Federal Realty Investment Trust, NYSE, FRT. The dividend yield was 3.47% as of January 21st. The number of years in which the dividend has been increased is 54. The number of hedge fund investors is 21. Federal Realty Investment Trust, NYSE, FRT, is a Maryland-based real estate investment trust that owns a number of shopping centers in the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic regions, California, and South Florida. Federal Realty Investment Trust, NYSE, FRT, has been paying dividends for 54 years and has a dividend yield of 3.47% as of January 21st. On August 5, Federal Realty Investment Trust, NYSE, FRT, declared a quarterly dividend of $1.07 per share, a 0.9% increase over the previous distribution of $1.06 per share. On October 15, the dividend was paid. Federal Realty Investment Trust, NYSE, FRT, was raised to overweight from neutral by J.P. Morgan analyst Michael Mueller on December 20, with a price objective of $142, up from $135. According to the analyst, Federal Realty Investment Trust, NYSE, FRT, could have outsized funds from operations growth over the next 3 years compared to the Strip Center Group. The portfolio of Federal Realty Investment Trust, NYSE, FRT, was disproportionately damaged during COVID-19's peak, but it has turned the corner and is rebounding. In the third quarter of 2021, 21 hedge funds tracked by Insider Monkey were positive on Federal Realty Investment Trust, NYSE, FRT, up from 16 firms in the previous quarter. With 605,515 shares worth $71.4 million, Waterfront Capital Partners is the largest shareholder in Federal Realty Investment Trust, NYSE, FRT. Federal Realty Investment Trust, NYSE, FRT, like Johnson & Amp, Johnson, NYSE, J&J, Altria Group Incorporated, NYSE, MO, and the CocaCola Company, has a long dividend history, NYSE, KO. Number 4. 3M Company, NYSE, MMM. The dividend yield was 3.43% as of January 21st. The number of years in which the dividend has increased is 63. The number of hedge fund investors is 46. 3M Company, NYSE, MMM, is an American multinational company headquartered in Minnesota that operates in a variety of industries, with a concentration on worker safety, healthcare, and consumer products. On November 9, 3M Company, NYSE, MMM, declared a quarterly dividend of $1.48 per share, unchanged from the prior year. The dividend was paid on December 12 to shareholders who had been on the books since November 12. For 63 years, 3M Company, NYSE, MMM, has increased its dividends on a consistent basis. Brendan Luke of Bernstein initiated coverage of 3M Company, NYSE, MMM on January 11 with a market perform rating and a $175 price target, citing inflation. The analyst believes 3M Company, NYSE, MMM, fell in 2019 and has yet to recover, adding that he does not lose sleep over the company's macro-driven top-line, but is concerned about margins. According to Insider Monkey's Q3 database, 46 hedge funds were positive on 3M Company, NYSE, MMM, with $1.62 billion in interest, up from 42 funds in the previous quarter with $1.58 billion in stakes, NYSE, MMM. Fisher Asset Management is the largest shareholder in 3M Company, NYSE, MMM, with 5.60 million shares valued at $983.2 million as of the third quarter of 2021. 3M Company, NYSE, MMM, is a significant dividend king heading into 2022, just like Johnson & Amp, Johnson, NYSE, J&J, Altria Group Incorporated, NYSE, MO, and the Coca-Cola Company, NYSE, KO. Number 3. National Fuel Gas Company, NYSE, NFG. The dividend yield was 3.08% as of January 21st. The number of years in which the dividend has been increased is 51. Ownership of hedge funds, 19 ownership of hedge funds, 19 hedge fund ownership, 19 hedge fund owners. National Fuel Gas Firm, NYSE, NFG, is a multifaceted energy company based in New York City. It has 5 business units: exploration and production, pipeline and storage, gathering, utility, and energy marketing. National Fuel Gas Company, NYSE, NFG, issued a quarterly dividend of $0.455 per share on December 3, the same as in the previous quarter. The dividend was given to shareholders who had been on the books since December 31st. National Fuel Gas Company, NYSE, NFG, is one of the top high-yield dividend kings for 2022, with 51 years of uninterrupted dividend growth. On January 10, National Fuel Gas Company, NFG, was reinstated by BofA analyst John Abbott with an underperform rating and a $66 price target. As a diversified energy company with 4 segments, its potential is restricted, and the analyst prefers higher beta oil names over the U.S. gas sector because of greater exposure to what he regards as a more positive outlook. Gamco Investors owns the most shares of National Fuel Gas Company, NYSE, NFG, as of Q3 2021, with 1.26 million shares worth $66.6 million. At the end of September 2021, 19 hedge funds were positive on National Fuel Gas Company, NYSE, NFG, up from 12 funds in the previous quarter. Number 2. The Coca-Cola Company, NYSE, KO. The dividend yield was 2.78% as of January 21st. The number of years in which dividend increases have occurred is 59. Holders of hedge funds number 61 in total. Its most well-known brands include Minute Maid, Dasani, Nestea, Relentless, Sprite, Fanta, and Fanta Zero, among others. The Coca-Cola Company, NYSE, KO, is a multinational beverage firm that sells non-alcoholic and alcoholic beverages to customers across the world. The Coca-Cola Company, NYSE, KO, has been paying dividends for a long time. The company has kept increasing its dividends for 59 years. On October 27, the Coca-Cola Company, NYSE, KO, declared a quarterly dividend of 42 cents per share. The dividend was paid on December 15 to shareholders who had registered their shares by December 1. According to the most recent available data, the Coca-Cola Company's, NYSE, KO, dividend yield was 2.78% as of January 21. Laurent Grandet, an analyst at Guggenheim, raised the Coca-Cola Company, NYSE, KO, from neutral to buy, raising the price target to $66 from $61. He also increased the price target to $66 from $61. According to the analyst's research note, the business will emerge from the fiscal 2021 transition year stronger, with a compelling valuation at current share prices and predicted annual profit growth of 12% through fiscal 2023. A total of 61 hedge funds were positive on the Coca-Cola Company, NYSE, KO, in the third quarter of 2021, with positions worth more than $25 billion in the company. Berkshire Hathaway, owned by Warren Buffett, has been a longtime shareholder of the Coca-Cola Company, NYSE, KO, for many years, amassing 400 million shares valued at around $21 billion. Buffett's fund is the company's largest shareholder, with a 51% interest. Number 1. Johnson & Amp, Johnson, NYSE, J&J. As of January 21, the dividend yield was 2.57%. The number of years in which dividend increases have occurred is 59. Holders of hedge funds number 88 in total. Johnson & Amp, Johnson, NYSE, J&J, is a multinational corporation headquartered in New Jersey that manufactures and markets consumer health products, medical devices, and pharmaceutical products throughout the world. Johnson & Amp, Johnson, NYSE, J&J, announced on November 12 that it intends to spin off its consumer health division, resulting in the formation of a new publicly traded corporation. Consumers would continue to get products from brands such as Neutrogena, Aveeno, Tylenol, Listerine, Johnson's, and Band-Aid through the new corporation. Johnson & Amp, Johnson, NYSE, J&J, declared a quarterly dividend of $1.06 per share on January 4, the same as in the previous quarter. The dividend will be paid on March 8 to shareholders who have registered their shares by February 22. As of January 21, the company's dividend yield is 2.57%, and it has increased its dividend for 59 consecutive years. On December 29, Credit Suisse analyst Matt Miksic reiterated his outperform rating and $200 price target on Johnson & Amp, Johnson, NYSE, J&J. When looking at the hedge funds tracked by Insider Monkey's database of 867 elite funds, 88 funds were positive on Johnson & Amp, Johnson, NYSE, J&J in the third quarter of 2021, with stakes totaling $6.8 billion in the company at the time. Fundsmith LLP is the company with the greatest interest in Johnson & Amp, Johnson, NYSE, J&J, as of the third quarter, holding 7.20 million shares worth $1.16 billion in the company. What do you think about our video? Please let us know in the comments area below. If you enjoyed this video and would want to hear from me again, please subscribe and turn on the notification before leaving. Thank you for watching us.